Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Review. You have the Rhino, you have the Punter, we have this beer right here. This beer right here is brought to us by the Punter. It's from Ridgeway Brewing, not Brimstone Brewing in Ridgeway, but Ridgeway Brewing in Yorkshire?
Oxfordshire.
Oxfordshire. UK.
You know, the UK. Oxfordshire. What are we going to do? We're going to eat some pudding.
Brewed specially for America.
Anyway, this is Santa's butt, and Santa's not even in a red suit. What the fuck's this shit?
He's chilling, drinking some beer.
He's got a big butt. This is a winter porter. That's right, Kirk.
Interesting.
A winter porter.
So, the best kind?
I'd say.
I would think so.
I hope.
Because winter is my favorite, porters are my favorite. So, what up? Oh.
James. Only 75 days till spring.
Come on, we're still in spring. This isn't winter.
That's good. That's good. There you go, kids.
75 days until uncontrollable allergies and nosebleeds. Wicked.
Jug it around a bit.
Oh, that is a beautiful beer.
Look at the head on that baby,
It's
eh?
a beautiful head.
Better head than I normally get.
It's eggnog colored head.
Mm-hmm.
Very festive.
And a nice red hue to it. I mean, it looks black on the camera, but it's like a ruby red.
Yeah. It's got a ruby red hints to it, eh?
I like. It smells metallic. This is a good sign.
Getting a little bit of caramel and a little bit of molasses. A touch of, what the fuck is that? Nutmeg? And then the rest of it's just your average English beer.
Smells like an English beer, yeah.
I mean, you're getting like almost like a Nottingham yeast.
I'm not getting nutmeg off it, but
And yeah, I can see what you're talking about with the metallic, but I think that mixes in with a lot of English ales.
yeah. It's an English ale smell.
You're gonna get the English. Oh fuck you! Our beer isn't metallic. You fucking assholes.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Oh,
You just
cheers.
gotta move it around a little. Once you do that, that metallic goes away and you get all
Cheers.
those nice ones.
Thank you, Santa's butt.
Oh. That's neat.
It's a heavier mouthfeel than I expected.
Yeah.
Way heavier.
Like I said, it's kind of creamy.
Well, it's a winter porter, so it's probably got a heavier feel to it if it's a winter, right? Most winter ales are heavier, right? Winter beers? No? From my experience, I find.
Does it taste much to any of you like what you'd expect a porter to taste like?
Not really.
No.
I feel like it tastes like a really light stout.
Tastes like a really, really good cream ale.
Like there's
It's very creamy.
there is an
Yeah.
earthy
Very
there's an earthy
creamy.
bitterness on the background, which you'd expect from an English ale of any type because of the earthy, dirty hops.
Yeah.
Slight metallic taste in there, which is probably from the water. I don't know where they're pulling their water from, but I mean, like Burton on the Trent and all that has that really metallic water. Little caramels in there, little sweet patches. That's about it. It kind of reminds me
It's
of
creamy.
a dark ESB.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's got that really nice ESB balance to it. But just a little maltier.
I don't find it that special.
Neither do
really.
I. I think it's pretty plain. I think it's just kind of like
That's what I like about it.
probably a good beer to have for Christmas.
Well, I
Stock
mean,
it up in your fridge. Let the
if this was
relatives
lower ABV, if this was more in the 3 to 4% range, which is what a lot of English ales actually hit, we'd be looking at a great session ale just to sit back and drink forever because the flavors aren't overpowering. The flavors won't build up. The flavors are just there. It's just it just tastes.
Tastes like a mild.
Yeah, but a lot
Yeah.
higher ABV.
What
Six.
is the ABV? It's 6? That's 6?
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary.
But that's what I'm saying. If it was like a 2.5 to 4.5, it would be a great English session ale. And then you could have Butt Like Santas after a few weeks of drinking just this.
Yeah. It's not bad.
It tastes like a really good mild.
It is a good mild.
I'd probably give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
It's just, when you tell me winter porter, expect slightly different, but I mean that the background taste kind of reminds me of a porter, but just so light. So light it is a little disheartening. But not a bad beer. Not a bad beer at all.
That's how I feel too. Like the light part of it.
If I was at a
Kinda threw me
English
off.
pub and this was on a cask somewhere, I would just probably drink it all night.
So good on cask, I bet that would be. So smooth.
Yeah, so 6 from me.
Yep. Thank you. Santa's butt.